Welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. It is time to showcase the wonderful female Keyblade wielder, Aqua. The only person who's the master of this entire game, and the only person who's smart, for the lack of a better word. Anyways, Aqua has a cartwheel, which ends up giving her massive invisibility frames, not invisibility times. That doesn't really make any sense. Barrier Surge, which is essentially like a Thunder Surge and Fire Surge, which allows you to dash forward a bit, also damaging your opponents. Aqua has a block that basically is a 360 block, surrounds her with a barrier that protects all around her. The only problem is that Aqua is not efficient in combat, and we will be seeing that for the good 15 minutes that we are here in the Castle of Bleu. Luckily enough, this is the last and final time we have to hear Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, because I am sick and tired of this theme already after visiting this place 3 times. Anyways, as I stated before, collect stickers if you're playing on Proud Mode. Don't bother collecting stickers if you're playing on Critical Mode. Then again, collect the stickers anyways, because collecting the stickers gives you a very wonderful command style that's very powerful if you know how to utilize it.
Who are those ladies?
Oh, if I recall correctly, that is Lady Tremaine, and those are her daughters.
There was something very wrong about them.
You came back.
Huh?
Oh, my apologies. I was mistaken.
Your Highness, I found this on the palace stairs.
A glass slipper.
One dropped by a lovely young lady, and I'll search far and wide to find the maiden to whom this belongs.
You will?
Of course, Your Highness. After all, you finally found someone whom you wish to marry. Upon hearing that happy news, your father, the king, has decreed that a quest shall begin immediately throughout the kingdom, and I will start with the closest residence, that of Lady Tremaine.
Lady Tremaine. I'd better pay her a visit.
Time to go murder some old ladies. Now, Aqua is, Alright, there's one thing I noticed about both Terra and Aqua is that they love to speak to themselves a lot. And I mean a lot throughout this entire story. Both Terra and Aqua always seems to have some very wonderful thoughts and do nothing with it. Anyways, we're going to be using Terra's D-Link because Aqua, as you can see, lacks so much combo potential, and she just can't. The beginning of the game for Aqua is just not that great. She can't hit hard, and it's very, very painful when you start out the beginning of the game with her, because it just feels like, you know, her being the master or whatever, that she should be able to utilize all of her abilities. Now, since she starts at level 1, and she also starts out in a level with enemies that can be able to combo her in like, what, 4 hits and then she dies, because she also does not have that much defense. So it's a bit complicated. And also, her fighting style is very, very slow. I recommend not leveling up Terra's D-Link for the boss fight in this world, only because Terra's finisher is placement. You have to actually drag a cursor to be able to go ahead and hit your opponents, and that can be a little bit annoying. You might as well level up Ventus instead, because not only will you get Haze, but you'll also be able to get that very weird Saw thing. I have no idea what it is. Also, being able to have auto teleport helps out a great deal. So, anyways, other than that, what's so great about Aqua and why does people like her as a character? Well, she's smart, she's determined, she loves to protect her friends, and that's it. Other than that, she's beautiful, she's elegant, and she's none the wiser in understanding people's feelings and wants to really protect her friends. Does she do a good job of that in the game? I don't know. Look at the opening cutscene and you tell me. Ah, man. Aqua as a whole for the story, she is essentially going through the levels that both Ventus and Terra has already gone through, and essentially just cleaning up their messes. You'll see a lot of that more, and you'll also see what Aqua's role is in terms of all these worlds, because I'm going to say this now. It's not that great. Like, they really couldn't utilize Aqua's part of the story at all until the very end of the game, and also in the secret final mix episode, because as of right now, it's like she doesn't really have no role in this game at all. Like, it's just like she's just there. Kind of like another female character in Kingdom Hearts 1 for the most part. Then again, she probably has a little bit of a bigger role than Aqua does. But they are starting to give Aqua a much better role. They also give her, much better purpose and a better reason to actually be a main character. But to me, when I first played Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, it didn't really give me that vibe, and it did not give me the reasoning for playing as Aqua in the first place, except to just get the final episode and the secret episode if you're playing Final Mix. Now, I have one major issue, and this is just my issue. I'm looking at it right now. You guys see how small the Keyblade is for both Aqua and Terra? Because they're like adult size compared to Ventus, the Keyblade looks so fake. And it's so tiny. And it's like, how these adults here, I mean, they're not like full-fledged 30-year-old adults. They're kind of they're like teenagers. And it's just so weird to see them hold their Keyblade in such a weird way. I mean, Ventus at least holds it a bit better to a point that I can't see how, small it is to him. But both Aqua and Terra do get very good Keyblades that actually accommodates for their body size. But for right now, their first two Keyblades are just terrible. It just looks like somebody just made it in a random con shop and just say, hey, here you go, Keyblade. We're just handing out Aqua's and Terra's Keyblades everywhere. It's like, oh, okay. That makes total sense, guys. Anyways, the reason why I'm not cutting out any of this fight is because I want to showcase how wonderful Aqua can fight. Like, just look how powerful she's not. And just... I really wish there was like a way to be able to go ahead and make her powerful, and there's like no way to make her powerful until you get to like the Lady Tremaine area to buy at least spells. I recommend buying spells for Aqua. Don't bother buying any attack spells at all, even though I end up melding one command that allows me to get attack haze, and I'm like, alright, whatever, I'll keep it anyways. I think magic based attacks do a lot of do significant damage with Aqua. Don't quote me on that, I could be totally wrong. They can probably still be utilized as attack abilities, but I don't really know. But other than that, yeah, just use spells. Don't bother using physical attacks, because physical attacks is not Aqua's strong suit, and you'll be seeing a lot of that. This is Landbreaker, which in Terra's final finisher is called Demolition. It's not that interesting for Aqua, obviously, but it's much better for Terra if you manage to go out of your way to go ahead and get his final finisher. To be able to get everybody's final finisher, you essentially have to kill a lot of Unverse. You have to kill, like, I forgot the total number of Unverses you have to kill, but you have to kill a lot of them to be able to get their final finisher. Not only that, you also have to be sure that the finisher command is on the first slot, and as it's progressing, make sure that it sticks to that slot, or else you're going to be learning other abilities. Heal Strike is only learned if you are in if you get critical state, I think a total of 5 or 3 times. I forgot. Usually I'm trying not to get in critical state. The best way to be able to actually get that healing strike finisher is basically having once more a second chance. That way you'll always be able to retain 1 HP, so you don't really have to worry so much about dying, because, a critical hit can essentially put you in fatal and also potentially kill you. Unless you're fighting the secret boss that can murder you even with second chance and once more, because that's always great, right? You know, I always love when bosses can just eclipse past my once more and second chance. There's a lot of bosses, and there's just some bosses in Kingdom Hearts games that can actually do that to you, where they can bypass your second chance / once more abilities. Now, the reason why I say that you need once more and second chance is mainly because having second chance, I think second chance allows you to retain 1 HP if getting hit by a critical blow, while once more allows you to go ahead. Well, it's usually one or the other. It's either second chance or once more. Either one of the abilities allows you to retain 1 HP if getting hit by a critical fatal attack. And the other one will go ahead and let you survive combos. There are a lot of enemies, especially secret bosses, that can combo you to death. And if you don't have any of those two abilities, when you're getting comboed, you can essentially die. But having both once more and second chance at the same time will essentially make you not die at all. Because if you have one without the other, you essentially will be able to go ahead and mitigate one thing, but you won't be able to mitigate everything, because even if you retain 1 HP, combos can still kill you. Even if you retain combos, you probably won't be able to have 1 HP at all, so you'll probably just die from that too. Then again, I'm not really sure. I never really had either once more or second chance separate before, so who knows. Anyways, come over here, and you'll be able to get yourself a magic recipe. Unlike Terra, he gets attack recipe, Aqua gets magic recipe, because she is a magic user. Anyways, it's time to go ahead and go kill Lady Tremaine and her 2 daughters. Because that's what we do. Once we become Keyblade Masters, we can just murder people as we wish. Because as Master Ericus says, we must destroy the darkness by any means necessary. Master Ericus is a douche.
You honor our humble home, my lord.
Quite so.
May I present my daughters, Grisella and Anastasia?
As I feared, there's darkness here.
Wait! It's dangerous to fight the darkness with light, my dear.
Who are you?
Cinderella's fairy godmother. I appear to those who believe that dreams come true.
Then I'm honored. But why would you advise me not to fight darkness with light?
Strong rays of sun create dark shadows. Sadly, Lady Tremaine and both her daughters are jealous of Cinderella's charm and beauty, qualities that appear to you as light. Jealousy is darkness. Light and dark go hand in hand. You can't have one without the other.
Then, what should I do?
It's quite simple, dear. One of Cinderella's friends is trying very hard to keep her light from fading. I want you to join little Jacques and help him.
I can do that.
You'll need a bit of my magic to help, Jacques. Come back and see me when you're ready.
Come back and see me. More like come back and see me for like about 2 seconds and then, okay, you ready? Because there's nowhere else to go.
Bippity-boppity-boo!
Are you okay?
Flinderelli, step muddy locker in a rum. Gotta let her out. Gotta save Flinderelli.
Let me help you.
Zuck. Oh, that sounds like Fen-Fens. Did you ever meet a Ven?
I'm Aqua. But tell me how you know about Ven.
Us a friend. Good friend. Fen-Fen help a Jack fix a Flinderelli to rest.
And where is he now?
Look up a friend. Other friend.
I see. Ven, you must have just missed Terra.
can't understand why. It always fit perfectly before.
Quite enough of this. The next young lady, please.
Oh no, hear that? Gotta flurry! Flinderelli, gotta try that flipper! Come on, flurry! No. I said gotta flurry!
It's all right. Leave this to me. Jack, don't lose that key.
Doesn't even sound like he's saying hurry. Sounds like he's saying flurry. Whatever. Anyways, it's a good thing that they actually put in, I was about to say incomplete sentences. It's like people's translation team is incompetent. Then again, the story of this game is incompetent. Anyways, this is the final escort mission that we have to do, thank God. And this is actually one of the hardest. The only reason is because Aqua does not do a lot of damage, and the unversed enemies that she has to face can be quite annoying. As I stated before in the last episode, Jock, the final escort, can be hurt quite a lot because he drops the key, can be able to bash into the face just like that, and for some reason he contemplates on what he just got hit by. I mean, I would too. I mean, if you get hit by some very random bruiser dude, and you'd be questioning why. Why are you standing there, Jock? Pick up the key and just run. Why are all of these... Why are all these people we try to protect are so incompetent? Just go in the hole. Like, seriously, what is stopping you from going inside the hole? Whatever. I'm actually surprised that I managed to complete this because I thought I was going to lose and have to do it all over again. But luckily enough, I actually managed to complete this area without any problems. Thank God.
That's so, Aqua.
You're the only ladies here?
There's no one else, Your Grace.
Come on. Hurry, Jack. Oh, would it be all right if I tried on the glass slipper?
I met you at the palace. Unfortunately, you are not the young lady the prince is looking for.
But I am a girl. I should at least be given a chance to try it on.
Who are you? And what are you doing in my house?
She's probably here to rob us.
Mother, do something!
That girl does not live here. I have only 2 daughters. I believe we're finished here, Your Grace.
Regardless, she means no harm. Here you are, my dear.
Jack, hurry.
Your Grace, please wait. May I try it on?
Pay no attention to her. She's just an imaginative child.
Madam, my orders were every maiden.
You should let her go first.
Thank you.
I actually want to thank you for teaching Terra he needs to keep believing.
Oh?
What will I do?
Please, don't worry. You see, I have the other slipper.
A perfect fit. I must inform the prince immediately. You will come with me, of course.
I'd be happy to.
It's not fair! She's a scullery maid!
Mother! Are you just going to let them leave?
No. Cinderella will be put in her place.
What's that? What happened? Where is Cinderella?
She was attacked by a creature, a monster in the forest.
A monster?
And yes, for those who are wondering, yes, I do know the dark story of Cinderella where the two sisters had to go and what was it, cutting off their toes to be able to go ahead and fit the slipper. But this is not that.
This is what happens when you go against my wishes.
The darkness in their hearts overtook them. Go.
The darkness in their hearts overtook them. That's why it killed. That's okay. Yeah, the darkness in their hearts overtook them. Not the big giant pumpkin bomb that just blew them up. No, the darkness took them. Yeah. All right. Whatever floats your boat, Aqua. Because you know, it's Kingdom Hearts, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. Anyways, this Pumpkin Carriage evil boss thing, which kind of makes no sense as to why it became like that, can really wreck you if you're not careful. So anyways, it has a swallow attack which can do a lot of damage. It has a whipping vine attack. It's very it can be harmed very easily by Sonic Blade and being able to stun it. The reason as to why I say that you should probably have Ventus instead is because, well, Sonic Blade works well with Terra and everything, and I guess Overdrive does something. I actually don't know what Overdrive even does. I know what Auto Guard does, but I also never seen it actually summon anything before. So that little creature there, we've seen him in the Enchanted Dominion, but we're not in the Enchanted Dominion, so I guess you get yourself an exclusive enemy until, you know, Aqua goes into Enchanted Dominion. If it does manage to swallow you, repeatedly tap the X button to go ahead and get out of it, or else it will do a lot of damage as it's chewing you up. Now, I would not really recommend using Land Breaker all that much. I mean, it does enough damage as is, especially if it's doing the swallow attack. You will have the capabilities of hitting it more, but it's not doing a lot of damage. Then again, No, I was going to almost say that everybody's first boss is that you can't do a lot of damage. But then I remember both Ventus and Terra both have Aqua as a D-Link. And Aqua's D-Link is awesome, while Terra and Ventus's are mediocre as best. It's like, what happens when you don't have Terra's, Aqua's D-Link, and you're playing as Aqua herself? Well, you pray that the enemy will die quickly. I'm kidding, of course. Anyways, that is the end of this boss. Goodbye. Ugh. And that's actually the end of Aqua's toughest fight in the entire game. Yes, it literally, this is her toughest world ever.
Pure heart filled with light? It's strange. The Master taught me darkness needs to be destroyed. But how, if not with light?
Oh, my dear, you're too young to know. Experience more things, and you'll find the answer. Just trust in your dreams.
well, yes, Aqua will know the reasoning on how to beat darkness with light, or I should say without light, but whatever, we'll be learning that in like friggin' Kingdom Hearts 5000. Anyways, guys, that is the end of Aqua's story. I mean, of Castle of Dreams of Aqua's story. In the next episode, we'll actually be heading to the Dwarven Woodlands, and that will be a live commentary. So I've been CCX, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Laters!